Hi everyone. Now let's talk about why Python is required for all the topmost companies. Now Python is using Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, YouTube, PayPal and topmost companies also can be used this Python programming language. Why these topmost companies are required to use Python programming language? See, we have few important components. One, very easy to learn. The people who are already working in internally, those who are working, then they will update immediately with new programming. They may be working in different technologies, and then recruiting people outside is a cost for the company. So they will train the people, and then they will recruit in the Python programming language. That means very easy to learn for internal employees and external employees as well. And then hot cake in the market. Python is now hot cake in the market because it's overtaking Java. That means we are replacing Java code. Why we are replacing Java code? Then we are using, let's see here, whatever the logic if you are building in Java, then first thing is lengthy of code, okay? Then it is not applicable for unstructured data. So later we will explain about unstructured data. That means videos and audios and images. To do the analytics, Java is not applicable. So that means for developers or programmers, then it is very difficult to design a logic. So client is expecting solution within the short span of time. But when you are dealing with Java, these type of requirements, so it will take a lot of time and sometimes it will not applicable also. So in this case, Python is helpful to design a logic for any requirement within the less code, and also it will deal with unstructured data because unstructured data will store in big data. Then big data is also open source. Then Python is also open source. That means it is easy to do the analytics using Python, this unstructured data. So let's take an example. In YouTube, many people are uploading every second. So that means YouTube has to generate a report now. Then if we have data like text data, that means structured data, okay, that like customer name, customer data, those things, we can easily analyze the data using Java or C++. But when you are storing videos, that means MP4, MP3 files, images, then how you can do the analytics within the short span of time? That means client is asking that how many people are watching right now, what category, like that. So then what you need to do? You need to observe how many videos are uploaded, how many videos are watching by other people, like what age people are watching, what category they are watching, okay, how many videos are downloading, how many videos are uploading within the fraction of seconds. So you need to generate a report. This is called unstructured data. You need to do the analytics in YouTube. So that means this Java is not at all possible because those libraries and building a logic is not at all possible. That's what Python is existing to support these type of complex issues. That means anywhere, if it is in Facebook or LinkedIn or Google or PayPal, whatever that. So this Python will be very helpful to do the analytics within the fraction of minutes, or with with less code, not lengthy of code. So in this case, Python is acceptable by all the companies and extensively used in AI and ML. So every company now they are upgrading to use artificial intelligence, machine learning and data science. Without these technologies, no company will be exist in the further. So that means artificial intelligence, machine learning and data science. So Python very flexible to use these companies using Python. So that means every company required modern technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, something. So then this is Python will have more than 3 lakhs libraries. That means 3 lakhs means some libraries will be helpful for data science like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, those things. Some libraries will be helpful for artificial intelligence. Some libraries will be helpful for machine learning. That means Python is already developed to integrate with all the technologies. That means Python is very flexible because it's open source and then will be useful anywhere. So that's why all companies are using Python. So there is a great demand for Python developers across the world and India also. But all we need is for the right set of skills and capabilities. If you are learning in a right way, then you need to become a developer. So if you are learning like other technologies, there are chances to get confused. So that means go step by step, learn properly each and every concept, then integrate with real time. Then only you will become a perfect Python developer. Otherwise, you need to depend on others as well. So that means it has a great impact in data visualizations, especially in data science. So those who want to become a data scientist, then the first and primary requisite is to become an expert in Python. So until unless, so learning 4 questions, 4 answers, then going for interview, you cannot clear interview because it has to, so it's required knowledge instead of it's required common sense also. They will give case studies, you need to analyze. So that means you need to become a technical expert, you need to become functional expert. So each and every time. So that means companies will prefer right set of qualities candidate only. So they will not prefer those who are learning question and answer. So make sure, try to spend a lot of time and integrate and then discuss with the people to connect to get the clarity in each and every concept. So there are some other companies also using these Python programming language. So like you can say companies uses, let's see, so PayPal, it's a payment gateway company, Google, okay, and IBM, Yahoo, Netflix recently it came, and then Google Analytics, Uber, okay, then Nokia, Dropbox. There are all companies are required now Python. Without Python, no company will exist. So make sure how much impact these programming skills in all the companies. So my course is designed is not for getting job. So if you go and see some tutorials and then you will get job, but what my course is designed for, to improve the data analysis. What type of data? It will be a JSON data, Excel data, or CSV data, or PDF data, whatever the data that you need to handle properly. Then you need to bring the data, you need to bring the solution to the client within the expected time. So that means you need to pick the library, perfect library for the suitable requirement. So so you are not going to become you are not going to develop any Python product. Python is already developed with 3 lakhs libraries. Okay. So what you need to do is, so you need to, for example, client will give one requirement. You need to understand that requirement. You need to pick the library and then you need to build the logic. So only selection of library according to the requirement. Then that is only headache for the developers. Once you find perfect library for the suitable requirement, then you are building a logic easily. So that means if you want to pick perfect library for the requirement either by PayPal, whatever the company, then once you find perfect library, then only you are going to write perfect solution for that. So make sure your technical skill should be more effective and straightforward. Okay, so that's why many companies using Python extensively. Okay, thank you very much. We'll connect with the new concepts in next class.